Hello everyone and welcome to our next Junior 3 lesson. Today's lesson is about World Heritage in Japan. Okay, first let's repeat. World Heritage Site. World Heritage Site. Site just means 場所. So today's lesson comes from your Landmark 1 textbook, Lesson 7, page 115. Please choose a World Heritage Site in Japan from page 115 in Landmark 1. So I have two questions. Have you been there? 行ったことありますか? Or would you like to visit? 行きたいと思いますか? The World Heritage Sites in Japan are Shiretoko, Hiraizumi, Nikko, Nara, Horyuji Temple, Mount Fuji, Kii-sanji, Itsukushima Shrine, Yakushima, Shuri Castle, Ogasawara Islands, the Atomic Bomb Dome, Iwami Ginzan, Himeji Castle, Kyoto, Shirakawa-go, Tomioka Silk Mill, and Shirakami Sanji. Okay, first let's talk about Shiretoko. Have you ever been there? Or would you like to go? Tell me about Shiretoko. Okay, let's explain. Let's talk about it. First, look at this word. Wildlife. Repeat, wildlife. So Shiretoko has a lot of wildlife. Next, National Park. Repeat, National Park. So Shiretoko is a national park with a lot of wildlife. Okay, let's repeat this sentence. Shiretoko is a national park with a lot of mountains and wildlife. Okay, please repeat. Shiretoko is a national park with a lot of mountains and wildlife. Okay, next, let's repeat. Is famous for. Is famous for. So, for example, Shiretoko is famous for its national park and wildlife. Okay, the next one is Hiraizumi, which is in Iwate. Okay, let's repeat. Hiraizumi is most famous for Chusonji Temple. Hiraizumi is most famous for Chusonji Temple. Okay, next. It is similar to Kinkakuji because it is covered in gold. Okay, repeat. It is similar to Kinkakuji because it is covered in gold. Do you know similar to? Similar to means niteru in Japanese. Okay, please repeat. It was built. It was built. Okay, next. It was built in 1124 by the Fujiwara family. It was built in 1124 by the Fujiwara family. Okay, next, let's talk about Nikko. Have you ever been there? Okay, let's repeat. Nikko is most famous for Toshogu Shrine. Nikko is most famous for Toshogu Shrine. Which was built by Tokugawa Ieyasu in 1636. Okay, please repeat. Which was built by Tokugawa Ieyasu in 1636. Okay, the next word is capital. Repeat, capital. For example, Tokyo is the capital of Japan. The next word, wooden. 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 Okay, next, let's talk about Nara. Nara was the capital of Japan from 710 to 784. Okay, repeat. Nara was the capital of Japan from 710 to 784. Next, it has Todaiji, the largest wooden building in the world. Okay, repeat. It has Todaiji, the largest wooden building in the world. It's a temple built in 1709. It's a temple built in 1709. There's also Horyuji Temple, which is a World Heritage Site in Japan. Another World Heritage Site in Japan is Mount Fuji, so you can explain that or talk about that. Another one is Kii-sanchi, which is in Mie, Nara, and Wakayama prefectures, and it includes many temples and mountains. Another World Heritage Site is Itsukushima Shrine. There's also the island of Yakushima with lots of nature. And Shuri Castle in Okinawa. Today I will use Shuri Castle as an example. Okay, please repeat. It was the palace of the Ryukyu Kingdom? It was the palace of the Ryukyu Kingdom. Okay, let's repeat. It burned down. It burned down. Okay, next. It was mostly destroyed in the war. Repeat. It was mostly destroyed in the war. It was destroyed by fire. Repeat. It was destroyed by fire. Okay, please repeat. Recently. Recently. Shuri Castle was recently destroyed by fire. Shuri Castle was recently destroyed by fire. Okay, next. It was rebuilt. It was rebuilt. Or you can also say, it was reconstructed. It was reconstructed. The present building. Repeat. The present building. Okay, another World Heritage Site in Japan is the Ogasawara Islands. So if you've been there, maybe you can tell me about this. Okay, for the next one, you need to know this word. It's atomic bomb. Repeat. Atomic bomb. Okay, the next one is the atomic bomb dome. The atomic bomb dome in Hiroshima. Have you ever been there? The next World Heritage Site is Iwami Ginzan. Ginzan in English is silver mine. Silver mine. Okay, next is Himeji Castle, which is in Hyogo Prefecture. Perhaps you've been there and you can tell me about it? Okay, next is Kyoto. Kyoto has many temples, so this may be the easiest to talk about. You can talk about Kiyomizu Dera or Nanzenji or Kinkakuji, Ginkakuji. There are many, many places there that you can talk about. Another one is Shirakawa-go, which is in Gifu Prefecture. Okay, next is Tomioka Silk Mill, which is in Gunma Prefecture. Maybe you've been there? And last is Shirakami Sanchi, which is in Akita and Aomori prefectures in northern Japan. Okay, now let's talk about a place you have been to, for example, Kyoto. I visited some old temples in Kyoto with my family 2 years ago. Among them, I like Kinkakuji Temple best. It is called the Temple of the Golden Pavilion in English, and it's very beautiful. It was built in 1397, but burned down in 1950. The present building was built in 1955. Okay, now let's repeat. I visited some old temples in Kyoto with my family 2 years ago. Among them, I like Kinkakuji Temple best. It is called the Temple of the Golden Pavilion in English. And it's very beautiful. It was built in 1397. But burned down in 1950. The present building was built in 1955. Okay, now let's look at example 2. This is a place you would like to visit. I would like to visit Shuri Castle in Okinawa. It is said that Okinawa's culture is different from ours, so I'm interested in the castle. From 1429 to 1879, it was the palace of the Ryukyu Kingdom. It was mostly destroyed in the war in 1945. It was recently destroyed by fire in 2019. Okay, now let's repeat. I would like to visit Shuri Castle in Okinawa. It is said that Okinawa's culture is different from ours. So I'm interested in the castle. From 1429 to 1879, it was the palace of the Ryukyu Kingdom. It was mostly destroyed in the war in 1945. It was recently destroyed by fire in 2019. Okay, great. Now your homework is to please tell me about a World Heritage Site in Japan. Please choose one of these places and tell me about it. Tell me the history or tell me something about it. Maybe you've been there before, or maybe you'd like to visit in the future. Okay, that's all for now. Thanks for listening, and see you later. Bye.